The Swiss joke about their own country the way you'd joke about a partner who's too perfect, because it's starting to feel like a problem. Their trains run 3 minutes late, and it's officially logged as a failure. Gun ownership rivals Texas. Gun homicides rival Japan. And underneath the cities, nuclear bunkers with a reserved bed for every single person living here. More bunkers than people. So I ranked the 10 reasons Switzerland might actually be the closest thing to a perfect country, but number 1 isn't chocolate or mountains. It's why they built those bunkers for everyone, and it's unsettling. So what's the actual catch? Number 10. Scenery that doesn't look real. Switzerland crams more mountains per square kilometre than almost anywhere, then threaded it with rail tunnels and viaducts that engineers probably still don't believe work. Turquoise lakes you can drink from. Villages that look hand-painted. Glaciers feeding waterfalls onto the highway. It's the kind of landscape that makes you wonder if it's real or a theme park. Nothing gets this photogenic by accident. But pretty alone doesn't build a perfect country. Number 9. They engineered excellence into everything. Swiss eat 10 kilograms of chocolate per person every year. That's basically a bar every 3 days for the entire country. Cheese aged in mountain caves. Watches precise to fractions of a second. The same obsession with exactness that runs the trains. See the pattern? Precision. Even the snacks are engineered. It's delicious, but it's also a warning sign. Number 8. Trains that don't get delayed. In most countries, 3 minutes behind schedule is nothing. Here, it's failure. They track it obsessively, hitting over 90% on time across thousands of daily connections. Miss one train, the next one's time to catch you. The whole network moves like a single organism. Sounds minor. It's not. When infrastructure just works, life gets quiet. Eerie quiet. And that precision costs money, which brings us to number 7. Number 7. The money. Switzerland ranks among Earth's richest per capita, world-class healthcare, spotless streets, salaries that'll make your head spin. Swiss banks once held gold worth more than some entire country's GDP, not an exaggeration. But there's the catch nobody warns you about. It all costs double. A Big Mac runs nearly twice what you'd pay in America. Zurich and Geneva compete for most expensive city on the planet. Perfect has a price. Don't forget it. Number 6. It's genuinely one of the safest places you could walk. Violent crime is basically extinct. Bikes stay unlocked. Kids take trams alone. You walk through downtown at midnight without thinking twice. They even have a law. Can't own just one guinea pig. They get lonely. So a government that legislates rodent feelings is definitely taking your safety seriously. All right. Everything so far. That's the postcard. Pause. Mountains, chocolate, trains. That's what's in the brochure. The next 4 reasons are why governments quietly study Switzerland like it's a blueprint. A country running without a real president. Citizens can overturn laws by popular vote. More guns per capita than almost anywhere. Almost 0 gun deaths. Entire cities hollowed out underneath for doomsday. This is where perfect stops being pretty and starts being built. Let's get into it. Number 5. One of the world's highest gun ownership rates. One of the world's lowest gun murder rates. Here's how. Mandatory military service. Most Swiss men train, serve, keep their rifle at home after. So the country is armed, but the guns are tied to training and duty, not fear. It's a militia, not a free market. Guns everywhere. Violence nowhere. It works because of what's built around it, which is basically the entire story of this list. Number 4. They haven't fought a foreign war in over 200 years. While Europe destroyed itself repeatedly, Switzerland stayed out. But here's the key. Not defenseless. Armed, neutral. Invading those mountains would be a meat grinder. That made them the world's vault. Banks, diplomacy, the Red Cross, all based in a place nobody wanted to invade. 2 centuries of staying out of everyone else's wars. Imagine what that does to your confidence and your balance sheet. Number 3. Nobody's actually in charge. 7-member council runs the country. Presidency rotates yearly with almost no real power. Most Swiss can't name their current president. Here's the wild part. Citizens vote on national issues up to 4 times a year. Get enough signatures, you can force a nationwide vote and overturn the government entirely. Power's spread so thin, no one person can grab it. That's not accident. That's architecture. Number 2. They built nuclear bunkers for everyone, not the elite. Everyone. Cold War law required shelter space for the entire population. Switzerland ended up with more bunker beds than people. Under apartment blocks, schools, hospitals. Blast doors and ventilation systems, maintained, some now doubling as wine storage until needed. A whole nation engineered to vanish underground in minutes. That kind of preparation tells you something important. And number 1 explains why. Number 1. The perfection is intentional. 4 languages. Different cultures. No shared identity. Total unity anyway. How? A national religion about order, preparation, consensus. Nothing left to chance. Not trains, not guns, not the end of the world. But that control costs something. The Swiss admit it quietly. The rigidity, the pressure to fit in, the loneliness humming beneath the calm. Bonus reason 11. The cost. Living here ranks among Earth's priciest. So move there if you want safety and order. But if you want spontaneity, warmth, freedom to be weird, think twice. Perfect is engineered. And someone always pays.